All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. My name is Jeff. My usual co-host, Patrick.
What's up, everybody?
Today, we're joined by someone very special, probably the most talked about person in Heroclix right now, the 2019 Heroclix U.S. National Champion, Patrick Frazer. Did I get that right?
Frazer, yeah, you got it.
Very cool. Thank you. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So you're from Chicago, right?
Correct.
And
Illinois. Chicago, Illinois.
Who's like your practice partners out there? Like, who's your group you play with?
There's Nate White,
Okay.
my teammate, and Ken Small, my other teammate. And that's pretty much it. Just the three of us.
Okay, nice. The other Musketeers there.
That's right. Good guys.
You guys played in the you guys go as Clix. Chicago Clix Mafia, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a nice name. I like that.
That is very cool. Well, it kind of brings a little history to the city too. So
Yeah. The murder.
yeah, lots of murder.
So which one is Al Capone of you three?
It's gotta be Nate. I think Nate's got he's got some bodies buried somewhere out there.
Man, that's what he does so well, huh? Okay, I get it. So, how long have you been playing?
I've been playing competitively for about 3 years.
Okay.
Came in right in the power battery era.
Ooh,
Okay, so Warlight.
It was good. Yeah, Warlight. It was
that's
it was a rough time to get into it, right?
So did you last year was when, because I remember you top 16 last year, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember writing you down. I'm like, oh, he's kind of a new guy. Was that your first like major top?
I had done Worlds the year before in the Faust era, and I got Fausted pretty hard.
Yeah,
A lot of people got Fausted.
Yeah.
definitely. Okay, and now okay, so a little backstory real quick. I wrote a article a while ago regarding the state of the meta, and I was saying how it was kind of stale, and Nate said Nate actually told me, and he wrote on there, I guarantee that a Vulture team will not win Nats.
Oh.
and then so I message him, and he goes, "Smoke screen, baby." And I was like,
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely. We talked about that. He wanted nobody looking at Vulture doing me a favor on that one, and I appreciate it. It was a good assist from my buddy there.
So how did you come up with because it seemed to me it's like, okay, so Vulture's good, Hawkeye's good. Why not put them together? And then just boom. Is that really what it was?
Like,
Yeah. So you took kind of like a little bit from all the good teams.
You get Perplex. They can do all the attacks. They go together, like lamb and tuna fish.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Did you not worry about just like equipping the arms a lot of the times?
I probably about half the time I got the arms equipped. I didn't even bother using a spear with the Hawkeye.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I think just throw Hawkeye out there and have him just start shooting as soon as possible, so maybe you can clean up with Vulture. I did get my arms in a lot of the important battles, but if you got both of them, you don't really need it, right?
I saw that you because I saw the match and I read your report. You were very fortunate in the map roll against Matt.
Yes.
Because you were able to get the Ock arms on him, and I saw you basically mopped up his team except for Kobik.
Yeah, did not. We had the whole night break, which was huge. So I knew I was playing Maddie to start the day, and I had ran hours of scenarios, and none of them had me winning map. So
yeah, because he's
the whole game plan was out the window.
Is he +5 or +4?
I think he was +6.
No, I don't think he didn't have retails on his team.
You're right. Yeah, 5.
Okay, yeah. So that's a very low percentage. That's less than 10% for you.
Yeah.
To win a map roll. And
Yeah,
okay. Oh, jeez. And yeah, once you got, I saw the video. You got the Ock arms, and I'm like, well,
Maddie
this
had
is
a
gonna be
+4.
gross.
4? Okay.
Yeah,
Still.
Kobik, Astronomer, Trader, and Mr. Oz.
Oh, that is right. Yeah.
And Vulture did most of the heavy lifting there.
On that one, he did, yeah. They would take turns depending on the matchup, who would do most of the hitting, and that one was a Vulture matchup for sure.
Yeah, because you were just kill something and then you flurry the next guy and then you kill that and you flurry the other. Like, geez.
Yeah, it's just nonstop attacks. You just keep going and then there's nothing else to have.
How many times did you win map the whole day or like the event?
Twice. I won twice. Both against theme teams.
Now this is what I want to know. So against the theme teams, how many of them took your arms or just got rid of it?
Let's see. I know Daniel Powell did with his collector. Easton did as well with his collector. And I think actually that was it. I think so. It's just the 2 games.
So it's not even that bad then if only 2 people did it, because then you're able to get your arms on turn 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, in those cases.
What was the hardest match of the event for you?
Well, I had an Undying matchup round 1. I ended up getting that last action with my Cyclops killing is called in Chamber.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't Die teams are real rough against what I have.
Right, because they don't die, so you can't store up your charges.
There goes my charges. And he had a Isaac indoor in the cavern and just was burying up everybody.
Yeah.
So that was a tough matchup.
Did you went? Did you go 3-2 in the Swiss rounds?
Yes, but I had the second most points going in.
Okay.
So I had 1,300.
Okay.
Some point.
And what was the slot? Like, what was your spot in the 32?
20 to 25, somewhere in there. I think 25.
Okay. All right. So then you were comfortably in, because 3-2 that there were 3-2s that didn't get in, right?
Yeah,
there was
I
a
think
few.
Only 8 3-2s made it.
Okay.
I was 2-2 and basically knew that win and I was in because I was doing all right on points.
Okay. Cool. So, I was telling you this earlier, Jeff. So you saw that his top 16 run was, right? Who he had to play against.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
It was the gauntlet.
That's crazy. It's almost like they're like, the parents are like, it'd be funny is if we paired him up against all these guys to see if he can win. Like, just to see, like, it's almost like they're trying to knock you out. Like, like the pairings are trying to
against the boyfriends.
Yeah.
So what on Sunday you started against Matty G, right?
No.
Against Matty. I had Daniel Powell the day before.
Yeah. Oh, so Daniel the day before.
Top 16.
He's pretty good.
Oh, top 16.
Okay. No, Daniel. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's won a couple events, right?
Yeah.
So I think like a couple weekly events or something.
Yeah. He's good though. People know him. Matty
G. Winning maps.
Yeah. A couple of cups in there.
Yeah.
There was Matty G, PJ Bolin, and Easton Brock.
Yeah. So those are 3 top tier players in our competitive environment.
Well, no, 5.
Five. No, I'm just saying, just
4 guys. Four guys.
Everyone who went through in the finals, like the top 8, and then you added the top 16.
Like, it's arguable that you played 4 of the top 5 players.
I think you guys put out a power ranking coming into that, and they were all on it. I think.
Yeah, I think Tyler's like 4 or 5. So, other than that, I think you did play the top 4 guys in all of Click, because I think Matt's.
I didn't play Isaac.
Oh, Isaac. Okay.
Not there, but he was. It was him or Easton going into the finals.
That's crazy, man. Like, that's nuts. Okay, so I saw I was just reading some of the comments on your match against PJ. Okay, so did you just vulture his whole team?
Yeah. So I had played PJ in Swiss.
Right.
And he moved out both of his henchmen, one of his elites, and his seals had both moved. And I went and I outwitted one of the super senses on the seal, hit all of them with Hawkeye, killed him, shot the last seal, and he hit the 6 on the super senses, and then came back and crushed me. He did not do that in the next matchup.
Yeah, that was the first game with PJ. So you had to play him twice.
Yeah, I always play PJ at the big events. So
What'd you do with what was different in the second game?
So he didn't move out the elite to give it to me, or both the henchmen, so he would still be able to kill something. Had I killed that seal in the first game, he wouldn't have had any opportunity tokens. Well, he had one opportunity token from the elite that I killed, but he said he wasn't going to do that in the next one, and he was true to his word. But he missed the attack. I put both my perplexes into Vulture's defense and had 2 props, and he didn't hit him.
Oh, okay. So he needed. What did he need? Like a 7 or 8?
He needed. Let's see. So I was sitting at a 20.
Okay.
And he's coming with I think a best in 11.
11 on 20?
Was that right? What are the? It's 11 attack on the elite, right?
Elite
no, they have
10s.
10.
10s. Oh yeah, but he had a perplex in there.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't an easy shot.
You had 2 probs on him. He had 1 prob, needing a 9.
Correct. Yeah.
That's rough. Yeah, that's probably not gonna do it, for sure. I mean, that's way under 50%.
Yeah,
okay.
If the dice gods are on his favor that day, but
they have those, re-roll if they miss by 1
or
2, and all that fun stuff.
But he still, in the end, needed still rolling 9, right?
Right. Yeah.
3 times
through both of your probs. Ooh,
yeah. So 3 9s.
3 9s.
Yeah, it wasn't a good
What's the probability of that, Patrick?
Oh, dude, I know that it's not good. I think anybody can tell you that's not good. But I mean, if that was his play, that's his play.
Yeah, you take the shots you get.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw the actual match where I saw Easton's match that you played. The crit miss on the Groot was brutal.
It's huge.
It's a game changer.
Was one of the. I was like, man, if he just missed, it's okay.
Yeah, fine. He can kill my Groot. Yeah.
Yes, and then he can still generate a Pog.
Right.
And then he can go that way, which is what you ended up doing. Like you hit, and then you made your Pogs, and then it just ended up being a Walking Wood Groot battle against his whole team. While you just ran back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kept Hawkeye in the corner. Shoot at him if he's coming.
Yeah, that was a good game though. I mean, you guys both missed. There was that one. I saw that there was that miss. Like you were 1 off on the Hawkeye, on like your second turn.
Yeah, to stop his run.
Yeah. It was just like because you had to go down like the extra. You have to go down the stairs at a certain way, right? You couldn't diagonal that.
Right. He had good positioning on. Yeah. He was on the murder arena or metal arena.
Okay, one of the new LE maps, right?
Yeah.
Release day.
I've noticed a lot of people are playing on that map. Do you like that map?
I it all depends on your team, but the switch of elevations, Astronomer's pretty good on it. Any of these guys that are going over the elevation.
What was the field? What did the field look like in day 1? I heard there were a lot of Kobiks.
Kobik he had his coming out party. He went out there, and I think that kind of really prevented some of the Unimind teams and stuff going through in the one-man armies. Kobik was everywhere. I didn't play any in Swiss.
Any other? What else surprised you, or what else did you see? So it was mostly Cosmic. It was mostly Cosmic Kobik.
Had a Gardner team that I loved.
The Gardner.
He had double Gardner, Trader with the Space Gem, Infinity, Mangog, a few other Cosmic Retaliators, and it's brutal. Free attacks.
Because they attack through the smoke cloud, right?
Right. Well, so they can attack through smoke cloud, and at the beginning of the turn, they can place a hindering square, and they can attack through that as well. And he's got the gem on him and infinity, so he's got +2 to his range. It was a really cool thing.
The attack is through the smoke cloud. It's not like within a certain. It's just wherever the smoke is.
Anything he places. So if he uses smoke cloud or the hindering marker that he places at the beginning of the turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and he's pretty cheap.
He places though, so the one that places. He had them marked where there was a blue and red because they could only attack through their squares that they.
Oh, I get it.
That makes sense. So they can attack through the ones that they create.
Correct.
So that's not horrible, but still pretty good.
Right. Well, Brian, he made the cut with that, and it was a really cool team. Probably the coolest one I saw that day.
Oh, okay. That's like equivalent to like last year's looking at that Super Friends team.
Yes.
Yeah.
He knocked me
Remind me
out
about that
of Ken Munson's Worlds team.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw that one.
It's all the it's basically the Super Friends chases.
Yes.
Is that the one where you pump up Apache Chief and he's just attacking from the other side of the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Barriers up
that's
Green Lantern.
that's super original.
Were there a lot of Undying?
I only played against round one. I didn't see as much out there. I thought there'd be a lot more. But I don't think it's good to win smaller tournaments. I think an Undying team has trouble doing it in a field of 127.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that team.
Right.
Either, just because it also misses a lot of the I don't know, it just misses a lot of punch. It just doesn't have a lot of punch sometimes because
I agree.
Yeah,
they're focusing sitting there taking the punches, hoping you don't die.
Yeah, they're focusing on surviving as opposed to trying to kill something.
Right. It can win 4 rounds, but I think trying to do the whole thing, it's an uphill battle. Eventually, something's going to die.
Yeah. Were there a lot of Unimines?
There were a bit out there.
Was it full or was it
the middle
the middle dial or the low dial?
Yeah, there was one middle that made, I think, top 8.
Yeah.
And I think the only other Unimine in the top 16 was Dan Powell's. And he's
okay, so there's only 2, yeah. That Unimine, the other one in the top 8 is actually full Unimine. Or
right.
The middle one, right?
Whatever it is.
I always want to say full too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the full's like 400 points or something, right?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
As full as we're gonna get in a 300-point game.
Yeah.
So, what about Hawkeye? Like, you played Hawkeye, but your team wasn't necessarily a Hawkeye team. Were there like the run-of-the-mill Avengers Hawkeyes?
So round 5 of Swiss, the winner I played against a Hawkeye team, which is a matchup I actually like for Vulture Hawkeye. I think it has a good.
I think it gives you the upper hand a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Unseen helps a lot, making sure their Hawkeye can't do its thing.
But so if you lose map, so do you just on turn 2 or your turn 1 just run up there and outwit them or something?
So what I did against it, call in Iceman, barrier up, and then go get him. He actually barriered up as well, but I was able to sneak a Cyclops shot through it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Who'd you hit on that one?
Hawkeye.
Oh, then that's done.
Yeah. He still had Star Fox, but it was a rough battle for him at that point.
Dang.
So yeah, almost at that point, you almost can out action him with the 2 you have.
Did you ever have?
And use Vulture that much in that?
That's
Hawkeye did.
I really like the fact that you have like a 2-pronged attack, and you, depending on what the matchup is, you can decide how to approach that. I really like that, because there will be a game where you'll send Vulture out, and there'll be a game where you send Hawkeye out.
For sure.
Yeah, it depends on who you're playing.
On the fly.
It's very versatile. It's not go through the robot motions. This is what I need to do to get set up. You can kind of maneuver what you feel more comfortable with depending on who you're playing. So, yeah, I think that definitely helped you get to the championship.
I mean, you already have the perplexes on there, and both of them love perplex. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Harley ID,
yes.
it's been coming up a lot more. Do you think that made a huge difference?
Oh, absolutely. Probably used it every game. I can't think of one where I didn't use it.
Okay.
But yeah, huge. Maybe I'd use it on Hawkeye, maybe I'd use it on Vulture, but I called her out every game.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, because it's basically she functions as like another Star Fox.
Yeah, you're popping 2 into your attack.
Yeah.
Which I'm always curious why she was never on the original like Hawkeye Star Fox team with extra +2.
Yeah, I don't know. I think people kind of just got caught up in a build,
Yes,
and
yes.
this is what you're supposed to play.
Yes. I've seen some builds before, like after PJ like played it and Lane played it. They have played. They've made changes where they play like Tank and Harley. So there is that. I guess it's just dependent on what you expect to see at whatever your WizKids Open or your Rock event or whatever.
Yeah, your local meta.
Yeah. So when it rotates, you're going to lose Hawkeye and the gas canister. Have you thought of any changes for that?
Yeah, I think I just don't play Vulture anymore. I'm not planning to anyway. I think I'm gonna try something else out in South Bend this weekend at an Open.
Okay.
Oh, there's the WizKids Open this weekend?
They start the 29th.
South Bend. It's on Sunday, so it actually is the day before rotation.
So it's the last go for.
So yeah, maybe I still have a last hurrah, but I think I'm going to try something new.
I think you've proven your point.
Yeah, I get it right. It's done. It's good. It's good, guys.
Yeah. Hey, this team's good.
It's like when Tyler, when he won Worlds, and there was like the narrative like, oh, maybe it's just it's not that it's like
nobody believed him.
Yeah, nobody, and then because like, oh, Wales, whatever, that's funny, and then he actually wins. You're like, okay, it's
he
actually
kept fucking winning.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he's lost until like nationals, right?
Yeah,
he was winning everything. I think he's going to South Bend, and I think he is playing Wales one last. I'm not for sure. I talked to him a little bit. I don't quote me on it, but quote me on it.
We got to see that the world champ and the national champ going at it. That would be a nice.
I've never played Tyler. Yeah, I don't think.
Oh, really? Oh man. Well, I've just only watched him play. He's very surgical with that team, man. It's like
Well, I mean that's the point why you play the same team over and over, so you know what to do in every situation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a regional back-to-back WKO coming up this weekend. I still don't know what I'm going to play. You got any suggestions there, champ?
Vulture. Have you tried Vulture Hawkeye?
I haven't tried Vulture Hawkeye yet.
It's fun.
Is it all right? We'll see.
Yeah, there's going to be Kovics out there. Know that Kovic is out.
Oh, there is going to be a lot of Kovics.
And Elders. I think Elders are going to be hot.
Yeah. So what I've seen, there's kind of the 6 for the Cosmic you have to try and fit in, which is what? Kovic, Trader, Astronomer, Unseen, Mr. Oz, and what was the other one? There's one more that I'm not thinking.
Gardner is on there. Star
yeah. So there's like 6 or 7 of the Cosmic that you kind of have to try and fit on to make the combo work. Yeah. There's just so many iterations of those. What do you think going forward with the Kovic and an adjacent Cosmic friend would be?
Like are you talking about the Kovic like with the
Kovic Trader?
Where they lock you down kind of thing?
Yeah, Kovic Trader, the Kovic Astronomer, Kovic Collector. Collector was the other one that I was trying to think of. Just to kind of the Cosmic pair up. What do you think of those?
Well, so they have an option of bringing either cube. So if they're not worried about locking you down, they actually take the pick-up power cube, which is what Matty G did against me.
Okay. I feel that's really unreliable though, just because it's so random on what you can get.
Sure, yeah, but I think in his case he wasn't really worried about locking one figure down because the other one could do it. So I think in that matchup he picked the right cube. So anybody running these teams are going to have a lot of versatility. You can bring any of the gems you want to. You can bring any of the cubes.
Yeah, you can play 2 of the gems if you want 2 of the same gems or 3 of the same gems.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's got a lot of versatility. So I think a lot of top players are going to be drawn to that because of the options you can make, the the way you can kind of set the matchup to your favor.
Yeah.
Hey, can you play a regular object on your force and then like let's say you want to play the power gem and then have the bearer of the power gem, so you have 2 power gems?
Yes.
Well,
so
because
you
it comes
put
from
one on
outside the
map.
game, right?
Yeah,
You
that's
put
what I
one on
was.
the map, and anyone who starts with it can start with it as well.
Yeah, because this is at the beginning of the game. They can start with it. So force construction's already done. Your
already
objects
done,
and stuff is already out.
There you go.
So
Get around uniqueness.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Or it's like running 3 beetles on a Sinister Syndicate team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh? You could play all those. Or those guys
Beetle
that have
pots.
objects. What do you think? What do you think? So you have your event next week. What do you think you're going to see? A lot of copycats?
Tough to say. I think Kopic's definitely going to be out there. Maybe there still will be a few last hurrahs for Shredders and Hawkeyes and all that. But I think some people are going to be trying to get ahead of the rotation. I do expect there to be a lot of elders. X-Men I don't think will be back until after rotation, but I think the X-Men are going to come back strong.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been saying.
That.
I've been saying that for a while.
Yeah. Without Hawkeye and Spear.
Exactly. No Hawkeye.
Yeah, without Hawkeye or Shredders, it's even the Shredders gave the X-Men trouble too.
For sure. Yeah.
So Nate is your training partner.
Yes.
Did he bring you into the game?
We had met at Dice Dojo here in Chicago.
Okay.
It's a big gaming venue. So I had just met him there. I don't really know how we kind of got caught up. We would play. They had like a, King of the Mountain type scenario where you'd play a team, and if you won 3 in a row, you got like an Ellie. So we got into the competitive scene that way. Played the local opens, and then just started traveling. Got ready. We went to Worlds one year. Got the shit kicked out of me, and said we're gonna play a little bit better. And
was that the Faust year 2016?
That must have been. Let's see. So I've done 2 Worlds and 2 Nationals now.
Oh, so you were there in 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Okay. That was
right. Faust was
that Goblin King win? No.
Yeah, that was the one that Howard won.
Yeah,
that was Howard one, right?
Goblin King. Oh, so you have okay. So that's when you started playing like competitively.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think I started pretty much right after that, like right as like Joker's Wild.
That was when I was exiting.
Yeah.
Leaving.
Sorry.
That was a great time. Yeah.
No, you won the states that my first competitive event that I went to.
Yeah, dude. We had 40 players at that event, so that was a good number.
That's a big one.
I believe the quote of the day for you. I was playing boring ass Jakeem.
Yeah. I was like,
that stuck with me. I was like, yeah, because he was just kind of winning. Like at that time, he was just broken.
Well, my version, I played double barrier though. I played the Green Lantern, so that's like even worse.
Yeah.
So, but
I wish we could have played.
Well, the thing, well, you should have won your games.
Well, the judge shouldn't have screwed me over the first round.
Well, the thing was, Aaron, I was gonna try something different, right? And then Aaron sends me a picture. He goes, "Hey, here's the trophy," and he shows me the trophy. It's like a Superman, and it's like a really nice trophy.
Aaron always does really good trophies.
Statue. So I was like, well, shit. I mean, if it's gonna be like that, then I have to play like something really good.
You're like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I'm like, crap, because I was like, oh, this would be fun, and then I'm like, wait a minute, you're gonna give out that trophy? I'm like, well, I gotta get that. So I'm like, all right, because I was gonna try something kind of like off the wall.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I gotta get that trophy. So
there you go, gotta get that trophy. It's all about.
So you have Memphis is coming up.
Memphis.
Like less than 3 months away. Holy crap, less than 3 months away.
Yeah, it's a quick one. Quick turnover, no less.
The thing that's so crazy is the format's completely different. Like,
yeah,
everything you had to prep for the Nationals is kind of out the window because everything's changed. You're losing so much from the other figure.
Is Dark Phoenix legal for that?
No, September. Drop September. Depends what time in September they're hosting.
Because it's September 8th is Worlds?
Something like that, yeah.
So they'd have to drop like September 1st.
Not.
Shoot, what if they do the same thing with this? Like they're gonna rush they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna release it like Labor Day weekend or whatever, and then it's legal for that one. You're like, oh crap, we gotta change everything up again.
Hey, as long as they don't short the warehouses, I'll be okay.
Yeah, but there's gonna be Regenesis and there's gonna be Star Trek.
Oh, Regenesis is going to change with the IDs. The IDs slot so much.
Woo.
Oh, for sure. Those
It's
40
ridiculous.
points call-in pieces, Beast with the outwit. I mean, you're going to see a
Wolverine
lot
with the Battle Fury, right?
Yeah, you can pick Battle Fury or outwit.
Yeah, or Perplex, I think.
Yeah, I want those.
Why not?
At 40 points.
Yeah. Did you see the? I saw a lot of the images of the new Star Trek stuff. How was that? How did that go? Like, was it just a battle royale that people could just play?
So I think what they did was at the cut of 32, if you weren't in the cut, you could enter a raffle, and then they.
Oh, okay.
You know what? But that wasn't Star Trek. It was the Regenesis.
Oh, yeah. But I saw some Star Trek. We've seen the Star Trek pictures. People have been putting them up.
Yeah, there were pieces out there. Nobody told me anything. Nobody wanted to talk.
He was too busy winning.
Yeah,
he didn't know what was going on at the con.
Yeah, I think I sat at a Heroclix table for 23 hours and saw nothing else.
Yeah, my man. Cheers to you, buddy.
Dude.
Yeah.
So what was that? What was that like? Like as soon as when you win and it's just like everyone's just around you, congratulating you.
I'm tired.
Yeah, nobody ever watched my games before. Now you have all these people around you, critiquing everything you're doing. It's a different game than when you play and nobody gives a shit.
I mean, you win. It's like you won. So it's like, oh, what can they critique? Well, shit, you won. There's nothing to say.
That's true. Yeah, there's something you can say, but I'm happy with
buddy,
the results.
guess what? I won. Did you
Yeah.
know?
Dude, and then you're like, you gotta go over here. You gotta get your prizing. You gotta take a picture, and everybody's asking you for, can you come on our podcast?
Yeah. It was pretty fun. And Ed Arnold Berkovitz gave me a trophy.
Dude, do you have it there?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, let's see. That's so cool. He talked about this. Ed talked about because they don't give trophies that he's gonna make a trophy for the winner for the champion.
Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome.
Oh,
dude, that's so cool.
Yeah. I think it's real gold.
I think it is too.
No, you can still play the click too.
Dude, that's cool.
Oh yeah, 4 Points Gaming Company. Yeah, I love those guys, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, I was telling Jeff that Ed was talking about this like last year, how because there's no trophies, he's gonna make a trophy for the winner, for the champion.
He wasn't kidding. He did it.
That's
awesome.
Good. So
trophies aren't that expensive.
So you got, I know, right? It's not.
Sorry, not to discredit your amazing trophy, but trophies are not that expensive.
No.
What was it? David Newmark had some. Everyone in top 4 got a trophy.
I know. No, I think
that guy's hella rich. It's okay.
No, what I'm saying is like that's like a shot at the WizKids for not making a trophy. So
I know.
Expensive.
Sorry, I'm trying to get on WizKids' good side.
Anyway,
it's the players' community, you know.
Yeah. No, that's good. I'm glad you got. That's cool, man. Did what? Okay, so put the list of what you got. Let's see. Let's hear it.
Winnings, right? Everything you won.
So we had actually gotten top 4 at teams the day before. So we got all of the objects, purchasables, and winnables on the con elites. So I got all of that again on Sunday, along with Chase Prime set and Factory Sealed set.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, from Black Panther.
From the Black Panther. And,
Damn. So you got
two Prime
Thanos. Oh, through two Ultra Thanos.
Yeah. So yeah, if anybody's looking for one, I got one for sale.
All right, so I have a question for you. Like, you play Heroclix. Are you a completionist, a collector, or do you just do like competitive pieces? Like, what is your Heroclix life?
So my basement is full of Heroclix that I need to get rid of. My girlfriend is furious with it, and then I just brought home just cases of more shit when I came back.
So
I'm a completionist, but I have a lot.
If you have an extra set of rings, we can talk.
I do.
You want to dump the old stuff? I mean, I'm here.
Oh, for sure. That'd be great. Yeah, that's the stuff I need to get rid of. I just never. I'm not ambitious enough to sell it, and it feels like the 40-year-old virgin thing where you don't want to get rid of your toys.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I mean, she's gonna make you do it. So.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. They're probably worth something too. So we'll see.
You got to make
Yeah,
room for the new stuff.
Yeah.
That's true.
So also you get to, is it suggest a figure or what is it?
So I don't know if they do that anymore. I didn't talk to anybody about it. So
You didn't sign a waiver form or nothing?
Not. I know they did it before, right? Like I've seen the Mexican national winner.
That's what I
one,
thought you do. Yeah.
But I don't know if they do that anymore. I haven't heard from anybody.
Oh man, that sucks. Because it'd be cool to have like your name on the back of one of those, like you.
Yeah, I guess I just.
Okay, well let's do our own little fun thing. Okay, what would you choose? What figure?
I was just gonna get there. I was like, yeah, what is your dream figure to create?
So I'd probably go with a generic on this one and do the Space Shark from Jason Aaron's Thor run.
The Space Shark?
Yeah, so they're like these sharks in space.
Is it like Sharknado?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's amazing.
So I really enjoyed that run. I think everybody likes space sharks.
Okay.
So as long as they have animal, I think that'll be a solid idea.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to happen unless I have a good run in September.
Is that
you got this, dude?
So if you win Worlds, that's what you'd still pick that.
Yes.
What about what's number 2 then?
Number 2.
Because you got to
Taskmaster, but we got some good Taskmasters out there right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I probably want to go. What would you pick?
Go, Jeff.
Was the last time someone asked me this, I said a good Batman Beyond. But they came out with a good Batman Beyond since. The one in Batman Animated Series was pretty solid. Dang, that's a tough choice. I would have said Beta Ray Bill, but Patrick already kind of beat me to it.
Jeez, I love it too.
like 3 years ago, right? You kind of beat me to it.
Yeah.
That's a tough choice. Maybe some sort of Ragnarok movie Thor, like with a Stormbreaker.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not Ragnarok Thor, but like a Avengers Endgame Thor, like with the proper Stormbreaker. That's one of the figures I'm really disappointed we didn't get from Heroclix is at least the Avengers pieces.
This is easy. I don't know why it's either Silver Surfer or Doctor Doom.
Yeah, I was gonna.
It's like one of those two, right?
Doctor Doom. I still don't know what the legality and all that
depends on the licensing right now. But I think it's getting a little looser.
I feel like it should be good to go because it's now back with Marvel.
Yeah, but I think they're probably they got some plans for it. If it's coming out.
Well, it's at the end of the Spider-Man, they did the 4, right?
The what?
The Spider-Man Homecoming. He did the web of the 4, kind of to represent the Fantastic Four, right?
I don't know if that's what that is.
That was a.
They'd only be on the 3rd movie, so unless they're skipping ahead.
I think that was the countdown for. I can't remember who's writing the next.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a countdown for something because it said 3, 2,
4, 3, 2, 1. Gosh, it was a exciting author. I can't remember who it was, but I think that's what they ended up with it.
I was wrong. It happened.
Yeah,
you're a comic guy. Obviously, you're a comic guy. So, what's your favorite comics, or what do you read?
I mean, I read everything. If we're going to, I love Brian K. Vaughan, so I'm reading anything that he's writing. Saga's fantastic. Why the Last Man?
Yeah.
So you're more independent kind of guy.
Yeah, but no, I do a lot of Marvel, a lot of DC. I mean, next to all my Heroclix are 40 boxes of my comics too. So.
All right. So if you had to choose Marvel or DC to read and stop reading the other, what would you choose?
Oh, see, I'm not one of those guys that picks one.
Mine.
I love my Lanterns, but I think Marvel.
Marvel. Yeah, I'd have to pick personally Marvel, but I love my DC. Don't get me wrong, but I'm with you on the Marvel.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, I think the Thor stuff I couldn't live without. So
okay,
Marvel.
Oh, a good Lady Thor.
Yes.
Did you
That'd
like
be a good
the
figure to create.
Did you
Good
like
Jane
when
Foster Thor.
they did the whole Siege storyline when they like moved Asgard to Oklahoma?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
They ripped Ares in half.
Oh,
Sentry did, right?
yes, that was crazy.
Rip him in half.
That was a Sentry, right? Sentry just like
Yeah. Yeah.
Sentry's a beast. We haven't had a good Sentry in Clix in a long time. Since what? Chaos War?
No,
No, Civil War.
Civil
They
War.
did get
Sentry
Civil
Void.
War prize, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, too many points, but I mean, he has to be. It's Sentry.
Right.
He could be a good one to come back. It's been a while. Because they announced the 2 new upcoming sets, which was the Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah, did you go to that? Did you go to that fan appreciation dinner thing?
No, I didn't. No, I was a little beat at that point. I had to get ready to face Maddie the next day or whatever it was. Yeah.
So what would you look forward to most out of that set if you were to pick a figure? Like, what figure would you want to see? Justice League Unlimited, right? That's the new one they announced?
I think a great Martian Manhunter.
Thank you so much.
Looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting an LE one coming up in a couple months, but I felt like on Batman Animated, they completely missed the opportunity on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe they're saving it. They're saving
it. Swamp Thing in here?
Yeah.
It's been a while since, what was the last Swamp Thing?
Do you watch the show?
White Lantern.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen the show yet.
Really good.
Is it good? But why did it get canceled right away?
Canceled, it means I'm not in a hurry yet.
It's really good, but they got canceled due to some accounting error. So that's what we've been reading because
they didn't file for their tax breaks or something.
Yeah, they only received like they received like less than half of what was promised to them or something like that. I forget.
Oh,
It's supposed to be a rebate from the city.
Right.
Oh.
And
the city was like, well, we messed up. We can't give you that much money. So DC's like, well, crap. We gotta eat this. We gotta eat the rest of it. So we're not gonna do it. But
they cut the season down and then axed the show.
But it's I mean, so they stopped it at 10 episodes. Episode 4 just came out. Mm-hmm. Man, they're really setting up for Justice League Dark. That's what's making me sad.
Oh, really?
It's making me sad because I read that eventually they wanted to do a spin-off of Justice League Dark. But because of this, it might. Because look, I'll tell you this right now: Blue Devil is like Daniel Cassidy's in the show, Madame Xanadu's in the show. Floronic Man is one of the bad guys on there, and so they're really bringing in the mystical side of the whole thing, and that was where we're supposed to go. And man, it just hopefully we never know because it's been getting a lot of good feedback.
Yeah, if it does well, right?
Yeah, so you never know. They could like, look, maybe we should do it again, because I mean Justice League Dark would be an awesome, especially if they can get Constantine in there.
Yeah, Constantine's been doing the stuff with the CW, which I believe is all tied in for some of it, right?
That's different. That's a whole different.
Is it all part of the Arrowverse or no?
Yeah, DC universe is different.
It's not part of the Arrowverse.
No, it's not. But I was reading that at some point when the CW is done with the Constantine character in their universe, then they could use him.
Okay. I think the guy that plays Constantine is great.
Yeah.
I think he portrays him very well. He hits all the points. Yeah, it's probably my favorite part of what is it? The guys on the spaceship. Why can't I think of it?
Oh, Legends?
Legends. There you go. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, there's one. Constantine would be a nice figure to make. He'd have all the powers. He'd have all the support powers.
Good, yeah.
Get Keanu Reeves Constantine in there, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Got an American accent.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so do you and so it's you, Ken Small, and Nate, right? Do you guys have? Is it just you three that test like at the store, or are there other people that come around? And it's just you three that travel?
So Ken just started doing a win-a-brick every Sunday at Dojo. So some of the newer players are getting involved.
Win-a-brick? That's pretty good. Every Sunday?
A week?
Every Sunday.
So how many players do you guys get?
Come down to the Dice Dojo on the north side of Chicago.
So how many players do you guys get on a Sunday?
I think it's only about 10 people.
Okay, so
maybe a few more.
Breaking about even, probably like $10 a head.
I think I won Batman animated series, the last one I went to.
Nice.
Which ain't nothing, you know. But it's cool. It's fun just to kind of get people excited about competitive.
That's cool, man.
Nice.
Yeah, that was all Ken's doing. It was a pretty good idea.
So is it competitive, like every single Sunday, 300 modern, bring the best of your best?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
nice.
how you practice, man.
Culture
That's good.
going on in the local meta right now, is what I'm seeing. So we'll see if that stays after rotation.
Yeah. So do you expect to see a lot of copycats? Like I know with when Tyler won Worlds, there wasn't a lot of people using the same team, whether they just couldn't figure it out, or do you feel your team's easy enough for people to use, or do you think it's kind of complicated that takes a lot of finesse?
You know, you definitely want to have practiced it a few times just so you know which one you want to go first, because they can kind of step on each other's toes if Hawkeye's killing stuff that you want Vulture to kill to get those charges, you're in trouble. So you know you need a little practice, and you need to know who you want to throw out in certain scenarios. But I mean, if you have hot dice with that team, you're going to be fine.
Okay. Bring my loaded dice. I got it.
Yep, that's the trick.
No, it sounds good. No, like I said, I really like the team. It kind of represents what Isaac won with last year, is just kind of bringing all the best pieces from all the different competitive teams together, and it just married so well.
Yeah, no, I was pretty happy with how it played out.
Do you have some new? You said you have a new team or new ideas or whatever. Do you care to share some of the new things that you have in
Sure.
in your mind?
So I haven't decided if I'm doing this Sunday or not, but what I'm thinking, I kind of want to do is no IDs, no equipment.
Okay.
Screw you, elders.
What's that?
Screw you, elders.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's something there, and I'm thinking, 3 Medusas, a couple Voyagers, 2 Reds, and Giant Girl.
So funny
PJ
story.
was playing something like that.
Yeah.
How to win a match.
Yeah.
It works great on the prison map. You know, you load one of those rooms up. You can come at them. You should be winning map. You got a lot of probs. You got the leadership. You don't need the IDs to get around the retaliation, because you can just have the hairs poof off.
That's true.
You have some trouble alerts, because you're probably going to be missing attacks. See what happens.
Yeah, funny story. I was practicing. I was playing Black Adam just for shits and giggles, and I got my ass handed to me by that Medusa Voyager team with 3 Medusas and a Voyager, and he had other Avengers support in there. And I was like, "What is happening to me right now? I shouldn't be losing."
I mean, an 11 attack with precision strike, and you're doing maybe 5 damage.
Yeah, so you move in, you get 3 free attacks, and then say they don't die the next turn, you get 6 attacks with the hair because you push them, pop out 3 more. It's so good.
And 3 more with the Medusas, and even those Reds can hit. The Giant Girl could retell and be doing 5 damage if you have it set up right. We'll see what happens. Hawkeye will still be out there. Trouble.
Yeah. But
I think that's what I'm going to try.
Okay, nice.
But that means you can't go. That means on turn 1. I mean, you have to go on turn 2. Like you move on turn 1, then push on turn 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Well, so Voyager's got the power of Cosmic.
Right. But I'm saying is, like, if you're gonna play, let's say PJ is there. You can't do that because he'll kill you, right?
Correct. That's why I made sure that PJ will not be there, because he's having a baby. So,
it's like, push.
So I checked that already.
Because the SAM cap, because the main
no
thing
soldiers,
for me,
right?
the main thing for me is the SAM cap is the problem, because she can get there in 1 turn, whereas a team like Medusa needs 2 turns. That's like the main difference.
Well, now what's nice about that prison map, though, is it has the door to get through, so you can't really attack through the door, and you can fill that room up with the hairs figures. So they're gonna have to bust down a wall.
Throw a tank.
They can throw a tank.
Throw a tank with Professor X, maybe. Yeah. So
with the tank, do you deal the damage before they're placed or after they're placed?
After.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have to place them and then deal the damage. So if
Yeah.
there's no room to place the tank and the characters,
You will,
It'll
because
do
you're gonna
it.
break the
No,
walls.
it'll get you.
You're gonna break.
Tank
You're
is a
gonna break
big
the walls,
problem.
so the walls
right.
are gone. Yeah, but so I guess what I'm saying is like out post rotation, like that team is probably more viable because there's no Professor X tank. There's no wait. Is tanks
You lose
tanks
Sam
going
Cap.
out right?
are we
Sam
losing
Cap-
the tank?
The tank, I believe, stays, but Sam Cap will be gone.
Sam, okay, yeah,
Tank
that's
is
a main.
2017,
Yeah.
so I think we
Okay.
get it for one more year.
Okay. Yeah, the main thing is the Sam Cap is like being able to get there. Not only that, it's the fact that she gives +3 to the move, which gives her the extra space to get
He's moving-
across the map. It's crazy.
So Coulson's what, 12, right? So
Uh,
he's given an additional 3, so he's moving
I
15.
want to say 14, but maybe he's 12.
He's
I think he's
12,
12.
It's
Okay,
12,
And
yeah,
then he moves
15.
extra 15 without minusing
God
4 people.
damn.
It's I think the team's ridiculous.
And then you get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple times because you have at least the
Yep.
free attacks from the elite,
Yep.
plus whoever he's calling in.
And all that enhancement out there. That was a team I was really worried about.
It's good, man. At least you were able to get through the bad, like your, I guess the tough matchup. Would you say that's your toughest matchup out of like that kind of archetype?
It was definitely one of the big ones I was worrying about and had practiced a lot coming into.
Okay.
I hadn't played PJ's version of it yet, but I had played a few other people on the Winamaps online and everything. Obviously, it's much more dangerous in PJ's hands.
Did you played in a lot of Rock Online?
So I've done probably 3 of them now, and I love them. I think that's a great way to get some practice.
Yeah.
Everybody should be
I
doing
was gonna
these.
say, yeah, that's.
I know. I've been interested. I've been trying to check out the Roll20 stuff. Do you think it's pretty easy to pick up?
So I'm terrible
It's
at
easy.
computers.
Is it okay?
And
We
I
could
got
do
it
it.
enough. Everybody else kind of knows what they're doing,
Yeah.
so they can kind of set it up for you.
You know where they got that in the very beginning. The very first Adam Friedman was the one who suggested it to us, and I had done a quick little video a long time ago where it was like Tiago and I were playing. Tiago Pinto de Luz. We were playing on Roll20, and people were like, "Oh, what is this?" And Howard was like, "Hey, we need to turn this into like to make this like Rock Online adaptable or whatever." So
Yeah.
then like Alex Kuz and the guys that were working on it, they changed like the whole out like the layout to make it easier to play. So, but yeah, I mean, we did the first couple things on there, and I remember one of the ones was back in 2017. PJ and Paris, just like in our own little the Apex chat, they were kind of like talking trash to each other, and so we're like, all right, let's do the grudge match on the Roll20, where PJ will play his team and Paris will play his team, and then they can settle the beef or whatever. And so
Nice.
that's basically between those kind of things, like it evolved to like the Rock Online forming from that. So
Nice.
it's also a very nice way to just play against somebody that's not around. You can just do it online.
Well, I've been having.
I play, at lunch
Yep.
3 times a week.
Yep.
Dude, that's awesome. I've been having trouble finding people to practice with, so I think I've been trying to explore the Rock Online more, or the Roll20 stuff more.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the hardest part to me is getting all the images in your library.
So you just
that
have to go
just
save the
bring it
images
up.
off of HC Realms
Yeah,
or
you
something.
just or
Yeah.
whatever.
Or
Yeah.
you could just Google them, whatever.
Take a little
Some
picture with
people
your
just,
camera.
if you look at some of them are actual like comic pictures of the guys
Okay.
because
Yeah,
they don't
especially
have.
sets that aren't released
You don't have to
yet
have
or
any
whatever.
specific representation, right?
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
say what
well,
it is.
because if there is no picture of it online, then you just like, for example, Walking Wood. You need to have the actual picture of the Walking Wood. If not, then they just get a Groot and just make them small.
Yeah, just a tiny group, 1 square group.
That's it.
Yeah. Is
So-
it pretty easy to figure out like the powers and stuff? What you have?
What they do online is they let you can actually see everybody's full dials.
Yes.
Oh,
Because
nice.
you bring up your either the cards or you go in realms, and like I just
Okay.
bring up realms and put up all the figures.
Nice.
If you don't want to have it in front. But if you're playing, like, for example, like George will actually have the table set up with all the figures and all the cards, and you just move the figures for him because he doesn't want to do anything.
I love it.
The computer.
Double old school.
He's so I was like, dude, George, like you're rotary right now, and we're in the digital age. Come on, man. But it's funny because he's like, hey, man, I just feel comfortable sitting because like, if you look at he'll have this camera on the table.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, it's so funny. But you just move it around on the screen. So, yeah, it's funny.
It's a tactic. It's a tactics.
Yeah. But okay, so you have WizKids Open coming.
Yep.
Or no, any other like regional type things or anything before?
None that I've seen, but anything reasonably close, I'd like to get in before Worlds.
How far do you travel?
So we'll go down occasionally to Owensboro, Kentucky, which is 6-7 hours. Dan Powell runs a good tournament down there.
That's like me driving to you, bud.
Yeah, we're in California.
We're in the same state. You're going through multiple states.
Oh yeah. We'll go through. Nate does all the driving. I just
okay. That's me. I'm always, whenever I go anywhere, like I can get people to go as long as I drive. And you know what? I'm tired of driving. Someone else drive.
You don't want me driving. I'm not the best. But I'm a good travel partner. I won't sleep on you.
All right. There you go. I can respect that.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
So 6-7 hours drive. So, but you nowhere. How far was Ohio?
Ohio, it's about that. I want to say 6.5 hours.
So, you're really central.
So it's like an overnight trip.
So
6
for this
hours?
year,
Not really.
I'm
not driving 12 hours
in
one day after playing like 8 hours of Heroclix.
No. I mean, he's staying there for the. Oh, so when you went to Owensboro, you stayed there the night.
Right. Yeah. We get an Airbnb or whatever, maybe halfway there or closer into town, and we'll stay overnight and go.
Okay.
But for Ohio, Nate picked me up I got out of work at about 3:30 a.m. We just hit the road from there.
Oh, nice. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking?
I own a bar in Chicago, The Barrel.
Okay.
Selling American whiskeys and Chicago beer.
Yeah, you're
sounds like you're about to be my new best friend.
I own it.
Well then. He owns it.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
Cool. Yeah, come on in, guys.
What's it called?
The Barrel.
The Barrel. Cilantro.
Yeah, cilantro.
Oh man. All right. Well, now we know where to go when we go visit Chicagoland or
That's
whatever.
right.
Is it Chicago or Dice? Is it Dojo or what's
Dice
it called?
Dojo?
Dice Dojo.
So the Dice Dojo, they're up on the north side. I'm on the south side. I'm a south sider.
South side of Chicago.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
right.
Cool,
It's
man. Cool.
like Southpaw.
Right.
Will you fly anywhere?
So I did fly to Ohio the first year we went. I flew there and then rode back with them. I flew to Pennsylvania. Not sure what we're doing for Memphis yet.
What are you doing in August?
Yeah, I know. Right? That's all.
Patrick, what are you doing in August?
Yeah, we have our
In
1K
August.
here in August.
I don't know what's going on. You guys got a big tournament going on?
Pat's
Yeah,
got
we
a
have
1K going on.
Our 1K is going to be here in August.
Oh.
It'll be going up shortly.
Oh, August what?
Right now it's the 17th, or like that weekend.
So
put that
my
on my
birthday's the 19th. Maybe I'll come out there and see you guys.
Oh man, look at that! Yeah, it'll be cool.
California.
It'll be going up. Our format, but it's our format though. It's Majestix Age.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So
Okay.
no.
Oh, you're
no
gonna do
power
Majestix Age,
batteries.
not modern?
No, it's everything.
Wait. Do you have your
Everything.
ban list?
Yeah, we have the. It's if you look, I have to update it, but we have a maybe 10 or like a 9 or 10 game element ban list.
Yeah, no Seafert, no orange power battery.
There you go. You know it.
Is it the invitation?
Yeah. I keep an eye on you guys out
Yeah,
there.
there you go. Yeah, that's the one that Steve DiCarlo ended up winning.
Steve DiCarlo did a great job of doing a play-by-play in that finals game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw it on Facebook.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Dude, hey, yeah, mad shout out to Steve for doing the play-by-plays.
He did it last year too. So
he's always down to like contribute to the cause of sharing the information with Heroclix. So that's always helpful.
yeah.
And like I said, I wish they would have been able to live stream your guys' games. That would have been solid.
At least we got to watch the game because Was it Edward that recorded it? So I actually got to watch it.
Oh, see, I didn't see that.
So it's nice. It was pretty cool to actually watch that, like how the game went. So yeah, and Easton, I just remember him moving up with Collector and taking his octopus arms, and you're like, okay.
Right out the gate.
And I want to say,
and he shot something too with Cyclops, didn't he?
Yeah, my gas can.
Yeah.
So I will say for the Ock arms being as important to Vulture, you seem very comfortable losing them.
You're gonna lose them, yeah.
Yeah, like you seem very okay adapting to it. Just if they're there, really, yay. If not, it happens.
I think that's one of the things that, like in this game, like archetypes are able to evolve. Mm-hmm. So the Vulture archetype is able to evolve because originally it was 100% in on Vulture and doing the maximum damage and highest attack, whatever. Like,
and don't miss a 3, right?
Yeah, every little thing that they could possibly do it. You evolved it to where, okay, well, I know that the meta is shifting to where they're going to start taking my arms, so I have a contingency plan for when they do. Mm-hmm. And you're not all in on Vulture because you only have 2 big Tonys and maybe like a Harley.
Yep.
It's not like the plus. You're not doing like the +3/+3, and then I'm perplexing my move a lot and just getting, you can, but that's not necessarily.
Well, Oz helps with the movement a lot, and the gas can, bumping up the stats always helps too.
Yeah, and no shape change.
And no shape change.
That's huge. That's really big because Kobik is that's a thing.
Yes, but usually against Kobik, I didn't get my can.
Well, yeah, that Collector's rough.
Yeah.
And then what else? Yeah, because you saw the Collector you saw Kobik with Collector, Trader, Astronomer, and those, just a good combo with Kobik.
It's good, guys. It's good.
Do you think there's any viable...
So number 1 topic is you. Number 2 topic is Kobik.
do you think there's any other tentpole viability?
Tentpole's going to be rough with all this Kobik out there. Yeah. I think if something has colossal stamina, it could be viable. I'm not thinking of it right now. Maybe even wild carding on some Masters of Evil or whatever. But
interesting.
Right.
I don't know. Tentpoles are going to be real rough right now.
What about the? I know Nate's really into this. The old man Black Panther. Like the old Black Panther?
I think he's off of that now. He played 2 Kobiks in his first 2 games, and realized that that isn't gonna. You can do the damage right through him, lock him down. Kobik shuts it down.
Well, Kobik and 50% of the field is playing unseen, so you free move and you smoke cloud underneath Black Panther and use Outwit him. Yeah, that was. I felt the nerf on him was unjust. You could have left the hindering terrain and not the smoke cloud. Maybe they have something else planned down the road.
Though, right? I think whatever the top layer is what they occupy.
But is that what it says in the rulebook, though?
Yeah,
that's printed.
The rulebook specifically so.
Oh, it does in the rulebook. Okay.
Specifically in there.
Okay. Well,
but that's weird because usually stuff that's specifically laid out in the rulebook they won't answer. But that's good they clarified it.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even know that somebody hit up the win and asked on that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
they actually clarified on the win. That's why we, that's why we're talking.
That's why his price dropped so fast.
Yeah.
Well, if they didn't make that clear that even if he was in hindering with the smoke cloud and he still was unoutwittable, I think he'd at least be up with Kobik's range right now, just because the stats, the hypersonic, to be able to clear if another Black Panther hits, I think it would have been much more effective.
Right. But, well, now with the map bonuses, you couldn't outwit the super senses anyway, though, right? Because it's protected if you have Black Panther or the animal.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Which they're rolling it twice on at least 19 defense, so still not nothing. But Kobik just doing the direct damage. What you do two damage to those Panthers, and they really fall out pretty hard.
So Kobik does the damage. So she puts the tokens on them, everyone next to her?
No, just one. No, just one. But they switch it. They use the trader to use that cube twice. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they double token, and if there's already a token, they take one unavoidable.
Oh,
Right.
I got it.
And if they don't have willpower, they take the pushing damage.
Yeah. So it's pretty brutal for Black Panther. So I think he's done. Who knows?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you winning the national championship going forward, you're kind of like a leader in the community. What would be your advice going forward for other people looking into the competitive play? Like, what was your advice to them?
Practice. I mean, that's
How much
the
do you
big thing.
practice?
So it's pretty much just with Nate. But we probably play 5 hours a week.
Okay.
Getting it in there. You need to know what you're going to see and kind of have, your finger on the pulse of meta and what's going to go out there and what you're going to do against it. You don't want to go into a matchup and be like, oh shit, I've never seen this. I don't know what to do. And just be caught off guard. Know your dials.
Yeah.
Know what needs to be hit there and know what to outwit.
All right, guys. So practice.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess it is already past midnight over there.
Oh, geez.
Oh yeah, I'm a night child. I'm all right.
Yeah, this guy
course,
owns a bar. He's probably up until
that's
like
true.
4
But-
every day.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have a lot. Well, what other shows are you gonna go on? Married with Clix?
They've asked me. I haven't scheduled it yet. I am going on Shots Fired this Wednesday.
Okay, nice.
There's a few other guys that we haven't scheduled yet, but
Hitting up that Pacific
well,
Northwest crew. The Eagles.
who's out there? What's the click up the podcast?
They're like the Eagles podcast. Or
Eagles podcast, Chip and all them.
like the,
Okay, yeah, I don't think I've talked to anybody from there yet, but I'm sure we'll
Oh.
probably have something going on.
Yeah. If not, they'll be in Fresno next weekend with me.
All right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll take the advice and do my best.
Practice.
Practice.
Oh, you subscribe to on our Apex.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, you helped me out one time. I couldn't figure the internet worked.
Yeah, that's what when I saw, I was like, hey, this is when I messaged, I'm like, oh, this is the same guy. I was like, oh, cool.
You're like, check your spam folder, you idiot.
I don't know if it was that bad.
Nah, but yeah, I found it. I'm on.
But yeah, thanks for your support.
Thank you.
Do the articles help you at all?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's how I know what PJ's playing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So I guess until next time, when in doubt, perplexity attack.
Don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.
Yep. Talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.